Now, alright. I'm gonna try to set you guys up somewhere. Right here, so you can see my nostrils. I should have had this plant set up. There we go. Professional live streamer. Alright. Well, I don't think anybody's gonna show up because I haven't done a live stream in a long time. I'll see though. And if anybody does show up, feel free to ask me questions. All I'm gonna need is editing. It's really bad. There we go. Now I got it set up. What is this? Somebody asked. That's my first Q&A question is, what is this? I thought that the title of the video would explain what it is, but I failed just with the title of the video, so my apologies. I'm just editing, and then I'm going to be answering questions too on the side. So send in questions and I will answer them. If you have any questions. I haven't live streamed in time, so I'm very disconnected from my audience right now, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But I'll try my best. What are you editing? Right now, I'm editing my feature film called Avengers Legacy. There's been a couple trailers on my channel for it. And, it's just taking forever. It's taking way too damn long to edit. But it's part of the job. So, gotta deal with it. I just saw the thumbnail on my computer of this live stream. It's of me giving Lily a kiss, which Lily's back there. She kind of wants to take a nap right now. She just tore up a dog toy. It's not really a dog toy, it's a little donut stuffed toy that I had. And it was up there, and then Jenny was like, hey, why don't you give it to Lily? And I'm like, sure. So she started ripping the stuffing out, and then she ripped off so much stuffing over there, and then I went back to my bed like an hour later, and there was like so much more stuffing all over my bed. Trixie? My cat might knock down something. If you're gonna do anything, come up here. Come see these guys. I think the next question, let me double check. What is your next project after Legacy? That's a little unsure. Our idea is to do another feature film. But what is it? I don't know. You're gonna have to watch Avengers Legacy first and see how that ends, and then ask questions on what's gonna come next. I'm not saying we're doing another Avengers film, but we have a lot of things in the works, and we're still undecided right now. Right now, we're just trying to get a grasp on Avengers Legacy first. But all the other actors are pumped, like Alex and Zach and Kenyon. They're all pumped. They're ready to do another movie. But us directors, me, Ben, and then our executive producer, Jesse, we're stressing out about getting it done first. So, not really stressing out, just putting a lot of work in to get it done. Alright, let me see the next question. Is it taking long because of its size or for other reasons? That's a good question. A lot of people have asked me before, why is it taking so long? Like, what's the matter? And, I think the reason that it's taking so long is because, yes, the movie is very big and it's very long. It's like nearly 2 hours long, which I've never done a movie over an hour long. So this movie's 2 hours long. But I think the main reason, the size of it's not technically the issue. What's taking up most of the time is the special effects. So you have people who, in this movie, who teleport places, and they shoot fireballs out of their hands, and You know, there's lightsabers. You saw that in the trailer. So every single lightsaber, we have a basic lightsaber. I have it right over here. I should grab it for you, but I'm gonna grab it. Just give me 1 second. um. So what I got here is one of the main characters, Ren, wields this lightsaber, which you saw in the trailer. So this is no spoiler. And this part we keep on while he's fighting and while the lightsaber is ignited in the scene. There is a button for a light to turn on, but we busted that light a long time ago. So this part right here comes off. So in the shots where it's not ignited and he has to ignite the lightsaber, we have to take this off, and I have to, in editing, go frame by frame to ignite the lightsaber outwards, and then I have to guesstimate where the end of this part would be. So that takes a little bit of time. And then what else takes more time is in every single scene that he swings this, I have to track this white part right here every single frame, and then I have to put a light and a glow onto it to make it look like a real lightsaber. So that's why in the trailers, when you see the lightsabers, they look really good, and they can be even better, which that's what we're doing right now. We're making them look even better. But they look so good because none of the light from those lightsabers are the actual light. In Reassembled, the Avengers movie before this, I experimented with the lightsaber, adding light to the lightsaber, and that was the first time Ben and Cole and them came onto our set to film our Avengers movie. I experimented for the first time with this, and it turned out okay, but it could have been better. And in this movie, they're amazing. It looks amazing. Jesse's doing all the audio effects for it. I'm doing all the visual effects for it. So he is swamped with every vroom, vroom, every single one of those in the movie, and there's a lot of them in the movie. We have Doctor Strange, who's like doing magic. He's like doing spells and holograms with his hands and stuff, so all that's taking up time. Spider-Man, we have Spider-Man with the webs, so we have to animate the webs and the puff of smoke that comes out when he webs, and then Jesse has to do all the sound effects for that. We also have like Hawkeye and his arrows. There's no real arrows on this set. Arrows get shot, but there's no real arrows, so I'm doing all the arrows digitally. Using still images of arrows and cutting them out and pasting them onto a scene and making them look 3D. It's really, really hard, but it looks really, really good, and you can play around with where the arrow goes and where it lands, so we don't have to actually shoot an arrow on set. And I think that's how they do it on the Marvel films, is they don't really have arrows, so they just put them in post. I think they have real arrows for reference, though, which I don't, which would have helped, but yeah. Heather Sands, hi Heather, have not spoken to you in a while. Trevor, sweetie, you good? I'm great. Just bored. I'm editing the movie right now is what I'm doing. Right now I'm waiting for it to render, and then I'm gonna edit, and then I got work later. So yeah. Kelsey wrote that. I haven't talked to Kelsey in a while either. Hi, Kelsey. I did think it was a little strange that you called me sweetie, because you've never done that before. 10,564 frames. That's how many frames I just rendered. Oh my god. When I export this movie, when you export it, it exports in the highest quality. It makes sure every frame rate, all the frame rates are smooth and crisp. And I use frame blending, which really, really helps with the motion blur and stuff like that. It makes it look more real than choppy. That's going to take a while to render this actual movie. We're scheduled to get the editing process done by the end of January, export a couple different versions of the film, see what looks the best, and then we take that cut of the movie to the premiere. And then when we take the movie to the premiere, um, we'll show it off, and if there's any concerns or critiques, we'll edit that and get it all done before we release it February 22nd of 2020. Right now, everything's going smooth. We are on track to getting it done. But the Christmas season's coming. Might wonk with some stuff. Me and Jesse are both in college, so hopefully college schedules don't interfere with this. I know right now Jesse's, for the last week and the rest of this week, he's swamped with college, so he's not getting much work done, but he said he'll be fine. So yeah, it's a bit of a tricky thing. I did just record a video on my camera. I recorded a video, a reaction to my brother-in-law's video, Sam. Six Right is his stage name. And I recorded a reaction to his music video, his new one, Thanks for Nothing. Or Thank You for Nothing. Pretty good. I really liked it, and I was gonna upload it, but then I was like, I don't know if it's copyright. I don't know if I feel like I would want to do that right now, because I do want to do reactions and reviews of stuff, especially movies. I want to be able to sit here and review a movie and tell people how it is. But my only concern is that when I start, I'm gonna want to keep going for a while, and I don't think I have the time to do that. I barely have enough time to sit here and wait for this thing to load up and render. So, hi Brett, I saw your comment. How you doing? Any other questions, feel free to send them in. I'm going to have a little chat thing pulled up here on my computer so I can see when the questions are coming in. So yeah. Here's the chat. Right here. Okay. So feel free to send in more questions when you're ready. It'd be kind of cool if I walked you guys through what it's like to edit. Like if I had a split screen, like this side of the screen right here would be what I'm doing. I don't really have any of that set up. I know my friend Blake Chambers, he does live streams on Twitch. He has the whole setup. He could help me out with that. I bet I could figure it out too. But I don't know. Well, I thought this was gonna work. I'm probably just gonna be sitting here for 20 minutes editing, and then I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna go do something else. Sorry. I think that was a cat who just ran across the legs. Lily's over there. You guys might want to see Lily. While she's sleeping. You can see her little ears, right? And there. There's her little ears. Trixie, come on. Come here, Trixie. Trixie ain't coming. She's just staring at me. She's like, what are you doing, you psycho? Found the place where I gotta edit. And there's different size clips too. One size clip is about, I mean, I can visualize what size clip it is, but anywhere between, let's say, 5 and 10 seconds, that's a regular size clip I have to edit over in After Effects. Other than that, though, the shorter clips are usually under 5 seconds, preferably like 2-3 seconds long. And then the longer clips are anything above 10 seconds. There's some clips that are 30 seconds long, and it's all one take, and you have to bring it all over into After Effects, and it takes days just to get that one visual effect done. But that's the industry we live in. Wait, I think Heather and Kelsey, aren't they in school? So you guys are watching my live stream in school. If anybody's in school, and Brett too, I think he's at school too. If anybody's watching my live stream right now, and you're in you're at West High, or you're going to school somewhere, you should probably get off YouTube, unless you're allowed to be on YouTube. I don't know. I remember in my class, if we had nothing to do, we could like do whatever, but they wouldn't allow us to be on YouTube. And then even during our free time, they didn't want us on YouTube. Like when I was on the computers and stuff like that. So, just make sure you're not breaking any rules, because I don't want a teacher to, like, comment in my comment section. You're influencing my kids, my class. Nobody's gonna do that. But, I just don't want you guys to get in trouble. Because you guys are cool. And I don't want my audience to get in trouble. I don't want you to get a call home from, someone to call home from mom and dad. Alrighty, well, I might not have any viewers. That's a lot. I think I might end it soon. I didn't get much editing done. Like, I'm editing right now. Right now, what I'm doing, if anybody's gonna go back and watch this, which some people actually do, they did from my old ones. That was surprising. Um, uh, if anybody is watching this, I'm gonna be doing another probably live stream later tonight. And it'll be very short. But I do want to be able to get more people on to talk. So later tonight, I'll be doing a live stream, and I'll be discussing a few updates and events that happened in my life. So I'll be talking about Avengers Legacy. I'll be talking about my proposal to Jenny and how we're engaged now. I'll be talking about what the situation in the future is for this channel and everything else, and then the whole deal with Kappa and how young kids are not allowed to watch certain content anymore when they were technically never allowed to in the first place, because in YouTube's guidelines you have to be 13 um, or older to make a Google or YouTube account. So that was a little strange. But anyways, I'll just do a live stream later tonight. Don't know what it's going to be. Probably 8 or 9 o'clock, maybe. And I will talk to you guys then. So thanks for joining this evening of Pterodactyl Talk, and I will talk to you later.